Welcome to Someone Awesome Films. I'm Rob. We're going to review Defiance, the video game, which I'm playing on Xbox 360. So this is the first MMO for the Xbox, I believe, which is pretty impressive in itself. Though it's at the end of the Xbox life cycle, that's okay. Anyway, Defiance is basically you play an Ark Hunter, which is kind of like a scavenger of sorts. There's these alien artifacts on Earth, and Earth is kind of apocalyptic at the moment. Some alien things crash out the sky, and just things have gone bad. There's a TV show, Defiance, as well, which links to this game as well. There is characters from that TV show in this game, but mainly you'll be going around doing your own thing freely as you want. But what you're looking for are these things called Ark Falls. They're just alien artifacts that contain stuff that our characters want. So, there you go. There's aliens and all sorts of crazy things. Giant monsters and just bad dudes. It's pretty standard. It's pretty much what you expect from a sci-fi. But the gameplay is very much like Borderlands. It's like a loot and shoot. You drive around, you get a vehicle pretty early, which is good, because the world is quite big, but there's not much in between sections. Like, there's areas where you'll get, like, missions and stuff, but in between it's just crap. Like, there's just dirt and stuff, so it's a good thing you get a car pretty early on. You also have to pick an ability. You get to pick one of 4 at the start. You get, the cloak, a decoy, an overcharge, which deals damage. The other 2 are pretty obvious. Blur, which kind of makes you run really fast and go invisible-ish. So that's a cool one. But you're not locked to these things. You don't like pick them at the start and go, all right, you're stuck with this. Good luck, buddy. You get to pick one of 2 races, a human or the alien people, and yeah, that's it. There's not much customization to your character. Is very lacking in that area, which was a bit of a shame. But the classes is good that you don't get stuck with a class that you picked and go, oh, actually, I don't like this. You can decide to change it up a bit, spend your points on other things, take a different route. Same with weapons. They make you choose a weapon at the start, or it's kind of like a class, but you get like a specific weapon, and you're not stuck with that, of course. So I started and I got a shotgun and a pistol, and I was kind of like, oh crap, I'm stuck with a shotgun and pistol. No, you will find different weapons and you can change it up. You're not restricted to what you choose at the start, which is good. That is always a good thing, especially for a game that can last thousands of hours. But there's quite a lot to do. There's missions, which is story missions. They're pretty standard. They just tell you a story and you do it. Then you've got like challenges throughout the world. Random encounters kind of things. Like, you got Rampage, which is just kill a bunch of stuff. Hot Shot, which is kill a bunch of stuff again, but do it with limited ammo and sorts. Time Trial, which I found sucked, because it's hard with the game so jittery and so poorly put together to do a time trial and have it run smoothly. So time trials, I wasn't too keen on that. What I did find fun was Ark Falls. They're like they're kind of like random encounters. They just come out and appear on your map like a big red arc thing. I guess that's what the arcs look like. And you got to go to them, and it's basically a random thing generated. It'll be like, destroy this stone. It has a certain amount of health points. Fight a giant monster, which I enjoyed. Fighting giant monsters with a team of like 20 to 30 people kicking this thing's ass. That's fun. Unfortunately, the bad news is, as fun as driving around, the solid shooting, and all these challenges and stuff are, the game is unpolished, and it's pretty apparent that it's unpolished because the frame rate really struggles on the Xbox. It's really jittery right from the get-go. Like, from the very first thing you'll see is the Xbox struggling to load cutscenes and play cutscenes smoothly. So that sucks. User interface is a bit of a shit as well. It's a real struggle to toggle chat commands and then go into your menus and log off and flick through your guns and go do your ego points and your perks and all that, that is a bit shit. Like, it's not Xbox friendly. I'd imagine it's pretty good that they have like MMO style of the amount of crap that you see on a PC MMO kind of condensed into a console. It's impressive, but it's shit. It's fun to play, but technically it's crap. If you bought this as a single player game and played it, you'd go, "Oh, this is a bad game. This is crap. Where's the polish?" But because it's an MMO and they're going for something so ambitious, you kind of let it slide. Though you shouldn't. You should be like, "Come on, get your shit together." But because it's an MMO, you assume that there'll be patch updates and it'll get fixed and it'll be smoothed out and everything will be hunky-dory by the end of the day. But at the moment, it's a shit game. But because it's got the whole things that people like, the loot mechanic, finding new guns, experience, racking up stuff, driving around a big open world, playing with a group of friends, it's kind of fun. It's hard to put your finger on why you're enjoying it. The good thing is the shooting is really solid. Like, sniping someone from a distance, you're actually sniping someone from a distance. There's no, they don't suddenly miss, or you have to try and, like, normally when I play an MMO, or my experience with online sniping, besides like Call of Duty and stuff, sniping is shit. I always avoid being a sniper. But with this, I was actually surprised that for a game that struggles to do things, sniping it worked, especially at such large distances. But that being said, enemies, they are dumb. They don't really feel like a threat. Especially like even going by yourself. They're in their own little world, just wandering around. Buddies who are getting picked off. They might start charging you, but that's the biggest threat. They're gonna charge you and fire some bullets at you. They're not dangerous. They're not smart in any way. They're just there to kill, which is a shame. But Defiance, the game, I haven't seen the TV show, so I can't comment on how well they've linked the two together. They do have characters from the TV show in here, so they've linked that together. But as a game, it's kind of crappy, but fun. Poorly made, but enjoyable enough that it's not like a, "Oh, I wasted my money." Because you know there's going to be, the game can last forever. So you haven't wasted your money. If you did buy it, it might get better. They might improve some of these technical specs. But because it's on the Xbox, and if you have an Xbox, like a newer one with a hard drive that's really small, you can't play this game because you're not going to have space to download the patches. The patches are quite large, and you need, I think it says on the box, you need like 10 gigabytes free. So it's a bit of, it's a space eater. So yeah, Defiance the game. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. Maybe down the track we can do an updated review and see where it's at. But at the moment it's a 2 out of 5. But it has potential. And it's kind of fun. So, enjoy your day, chaps.